Chisagi with a blue futon. And if you watch the other two I've done, you know what this third one is going to be. It is out of the trilogy, and this one is called Naqoyqatsi. Actually, I don't know if it's called Naqoyqatsi, but this one was made in 2002. Took a roughly 15, 20. If I could do simple math, like a 15-year hiatus to make this movie. Was it worth to be a trilogy? Let's find out. So now y'all can't say, but this one, what is this one about? This one takes a more of a technology approach of where we're at in the 20th century, in my opinion. Yes, this still has some cool visuals of, some earth, some buildings, but this one is a lot more computer digitally thing about how corporations and everything. I just didn't like this one. We'll just put it that way. I didn't like this one, and we'll go into it right now. So with the first two in the trilogy, it was a lot more straight visuals, no filters, no digital enhancements. If you know what I mean, digital enhancement, like they take a picture and like what Instagram does, you filter it to make it look completely different and everything like that. The problem with the third one, over 60% of the shots are digital of, you'll have a bunch of logos coming out. You're like Apple, Exxon, ABC, NBC, the Nazi symbol, blah. And it'll be doing that. And I understand what they're trying to do with the whole, there's so much corporations going on right now, and that's where the world is going. And he's not wrong, that's where the world is going. But this doesn't have the visual flair of all the other ones. This one brings in Steven Soderbergh actually as a producer. And I mean, I don't really see a difference of if he should have done it or not, in my opinion, with what he's also done in the past. But I think he had a vision of trying to do something. I just didn't like this vision of this one at all because it just it wasn't satisfying at all of how the first two was straight up visuals of what people are going through, what people are doing to the earth, and everything like that. This one is just more of, we'll show Albert Einstein, and it will just show a wax figure of George W. Bush, a wax figure of Martin Luther King Jr., a wax figure of this person, a wax figure of this person, and that's what it was like 3 minutes of that, and then just other things I was saying like, oh, Wall Street numbers, going all over the screen, and you see people in Wall Street, and then of course during this time 9/11 happened, and so they also did a lot of army stuff of a lot of people army marching in 2002, and the army marching during Vietnam, and then the army marching during World War One, and then these weird like circle, digitally like on loop stuff, and it was just like, when is this going to end? Because I don't see the purpose of this. And with this one, the movie ends, and then the very end of the reason why they call this one and the definition to me didn't match what I just watched for the past hour and a half. Like nothing. Like it was like the death of humanity, but I'm like, nothing you showed me. Like, I understand you're going with like corporations are going to be the death of humanity, and it was almost felt like an anti-capitalist movie, and like and I was just like, well, I just didn't like this one at all. Just the whole how it was told, the visuals were trash. It was too digitalized. Wow, nothing was real, and even the pictures that were real were filtered. There's filters on them that where you're just like, what am I supposed to see? What am I supposed to see? I want to see what's really happening. Are they like really blurred out and make it more slow motion and stuff like that? So you're just like, this one is it's a very piss poor ending of a trilogy of what you're trying to do. Like I said, this guy's an activist. He has a point of view, what he's trying to say, but this one was pretentious. This one was just nonstop of like, get to the point, get to the point. Oh, there is no point. You just wanted to make this movie because you had money and you wanted some creativity, and this creativity was squandered by showing me nothing. Nothing on this. This did nothing for me, guys. I'm curious on the critics for this one because the second one I enjoyed more than the first one, but the critics liked the first more than the second one. If this one gets a higher rating than the second one, critics are fucking trash. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's give you my score. So, Naqoyqatsi will receive A 2 out of 5 with Futon because at 40%. Yeah, wasn't a fan of this one at all. Didn't like what it was. I didn't like the message, and to me, the message didn't match what the word was supposed to be at all. And the digitalization ruined the movie of me wanting visuals of real world stuff, and it just wasn't there. So see, the Critics News Course gave this one. So the critics a 48%. Fair enough. Thank you, critics, with 52 of them, and the audience score still gave it a 70% with 4183. And here's critic consensus: the weakest film in Reggio's trilogy. Okay, there we go, critics. So it's pretentious. There we go. Posturous, redundant. Washington Post and Hornaday, you said it the best, actually. Washington Post. Pretentious, ponderous, and redundant. Yes. 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 Thank you, and Hornaday, for that review. 3 words. Well, technically it's 4 words. But those 3 words, those 3 main words, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So do you agree with my 40%, the 48%, or the 70% with the audience score? The audience score is wrong with this one. For seriously. Cheese out the Boo Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of the things Futon told you. Boo Futon, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace and love. Peace and love. Did you like this trilogy? But overall, the digital transfer was good, except the third one, because the third one was all digitalized and nothing to enhance. There's no real imagery to enhance. So yeah, the third one, yeah, not a good one.